Our core service at UserActive is UX and UI design. So we work hard to make sure that we deliver the best possible experience during our design sprints. And in this video, I'll be talking to you about how we run design sprints and what to expect if you're working with us. Hi, I'm Peter from UserActive, where we help software founders create meaningful products that users love. If you find this useful, please subscribe to our channel, hit the bell icon to get notified when we publish a new video, and please hit the like button to make sure other people like you get to see our content. So before we start any design sprints, there are three things that we need to be really clear on. First of all, it's the reason for the design sprints. Are we designing a new product? Are we improving an existing product? Or are we working on some new features? The second thing is the desired outcome. We need to be really clear on what we're looking for as the outcome of this design process. And then the third thing is the scope. We get really clear about what exactly it is that we're designing, what are the screens, and what are the interactions. So once we've got that established, we're then looking at the kind of design sprint we're doing. So we break ours down into two types. We do UX design sprints if we're working on improving functionality, or we do UI design sprints where we just focus on creating a stunning aesthetic and an intuitive interface. So we tend to break them down into two. It's best to focus on one or the other at a time. So let's take a look at our process. Our process is that we have a kickoff meeting, and then we have 3 phases of design sprints and design reviews. So in the first meeting, we're really just setting the expectations. We're looking at our project Gantt chart, which is our project plan. We're scheduling in the 3 design review sessions, and we're looking at the time, setting deadlines. We also just recap any other things about desired outcomes, problems that we need to address during this design sprint. And also we just talk about the deliverables at the end. So we work with Figma, and at the end we provide a handoff to developers so that we make sure that they have everything that they need to implement these beautiful designs and make sure that they're looking the best that they can in the product in the end. So after that first call, we jump into our first phase of design work. At this point, there's not really much for our customers to do. We're working internally, and it's an intensive design sprint at our side. That leads us up to the first design review session. So we jump on this session over Zoom, we screen share, we start off by talking through exactly what it is we've designed. We usually present our designs in the flow of the user journey. So exactly how a user would navigate and work through a flow. We make notes as we are talking through this session, and after we've presented the designs, we then have open feedback and discussions where we're gathering feedback from our customers, but we're also consulting with our advice on and suggestions on how to address designs. So that first review phase always is a check-in to show, the direction and the steer that we're going on. We usually find that's a really productive call. So following that, we're into our second stage of design, our second phase, where we're making more progress, but we're also tying in any feedback or correcting course on anything if that needs to be done. And that leads up to our second design review. So at our second design review, same process again, we present the design works in the flow of a user journey, and then we have a discussion at the end where we take notes and we make suggestions as well. In that second design review, we're usually at a finished design, but what we find is there's quite a bit of loose ends, things that we know that we want to finish internally to get that design, just to be as great as it can be, but also little bits of feedback from the client that we need as well. So our final design sprint, we often refer to this as a kind of micro sprint because it's quite quick and intensive. We're wrapping up the project and just really finessing that design. And that leads us to our final design review where we're presenting what should be hopefully finished design layouts that look absolutely stunning and that they're ready now for handoff to the developer team. In this final design review, we often suggest having a developer present if they're not present in the whole process. And then we also either do the development handoff on this review, or we set a final call after the design sprint phase to provide a handoff call directly to the developers. So there you have it. That's our design sprint process. It's intensive. It's very productive. We love it. It's really exciting. We get great feedback from our customers. So we really adhere to this process because it ensures that we're able to not only deliver our best experience to our customers, but also to make sure we deliver our best design work, and we also have the most possibility of hitting those desired outcomes, getting the best outcome, the best results from the design sprint, which is of course one of the most important factors. So there you go, there you have it. If you are interested in working with us on a design sprint, then go over to our website at useractive.io and you can book one there. If you've already booked one and you're going to be working with us, well, thank you very much. We're looking forward to helping you to improve your product so that you can get more users and grow.